anybody's there. I'm starting my live stream like, I don't know, 1 minute early. So hopefully StreamYard will not be a pain today, right? So I'm going to go into here. So I'm going to go into, okay, there we go. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. I'm kind of quiet because, you know, I'm sitting here talking to myself. I'm drinking my mineral waters, Topo Chico. I do have a coffee here, but I don't know how. Hello, Killshot. How are you? Aw. Unfortunately, you and I are the only ones that are here. But yeah, I am just trying to get going on my Friday. Can you hear me okay? Oh, yeah. This week's been a little bit, yeah. Another week. It's Friday. Yep. So yeah, I don't know. What's made your week just been, I don't know. What's made your week doggy? You say doggy nuts, so it's gotta be, I have those weeks where it's just, oh my gosh, one thing after another. There's always something going on. There's always, you know, there's never any downtime. I always try to like plan my downtime. So if I'm going to have appointments, I try to make the appointments close together so that I can have my downtime when I'm done. Yeah. Oh, you're dog sitting. Nice. I did that this week for my sister, last week and this week for my sister. Oh, yeah, bulldogs are. Yeah. They're sweet. My neighbor had a Frenchie when I lived in Columbus, Montana. And they lived really kind of far back. And it was really kind of funny because that dog would run all the way to my house and like just get so excited to see me. The dog introduced itself to me. It just like started showing up every day to be my friend. It was so cute. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Said you left a short about it. Do you want to drop your link, Killshot? Yeah. Drop your link if you want. That way people can click on it and they can see your short. So, yeah, this week was busy. I don't know. So, I do my best to never leave the house. Does that sound really like antisocial? But this week I finally got my new furniture. I can't even remember when we ordered it. I want to say it was like right around tax time when we got tax returns. So it's been months and months. I think it was 5 or 6 months that yeah. So it's either tax returns or my husband's bonus or something. Oh, thank you for dropping that link, Killshot. So yeah, there was that. So they delivered that yesterday and set it all up and everything. That was really nice. It's a nice couch. I've been waiting for like a long time to get a new couch. This couch, my old couch, was just done. Yeah, I wouldn't even give it to anybody. It was done. So, yeah, there was that. And then what else? I don't know. My sister came in when she got back from her vacation with my mom. They went over to Walla Walla, Washington. That's a mouthful to say, but they went over there and just, you know, just hung out and saw my niece and some cousins and yes, my nieces and some cousins and stuff like that. And there was a graduation. So, Joan. Aw. Hi, Joan. How are you? Um, so yeah, then they came and got the dog because I was dog sitting. And it's rainy and gloomy out. It's supposed to get up to 70, but it's like, I don't know, 59 degrees outside and rainy. And I mean, it's good for the ground. Rain is good, right? So there's that. And then tomorrow, well, today is it tomorrow? I think it's just supposed to be cloudy. And then for 2 days straight, we're supposed to get some good storms. So I might try to record those because I love lightning storms. I love them. Well, I think I'm good. I think I'm good, Joan. I didn't wake up good. Um, Actually, I woke up kind of down because I don't know, the pain was really bad in my whole body. So sometimes you're like sleeping, right? And once you come to and you wake up, you're like, oh man, it's like a ton of bricks just got dropped on every joint. And so that's kind of how I felt when I woke up and I just kind of start moving. You know, you have to start moving, and once you get moving, it's like greasing your joints, right? It's like, oh man. Oh, Joan. Oh man. I hope it doesn't interfere with your lives, with your life, because I know once those storms start moving through, it's no, it can just cut off. One day we had, and ours is fiber optic, so it comes from the pole down. It's in the ground, fiber optic, our internet, and so it was really weird that day. I was having trouble with my internet and I had to go live on YouTube last Friday. That was so strange. Like, how did my internet just go? It was just gone off of StreamYard. And then I could go live on my phone, or no, I went live on my iPad. But I lost internet through StreamYard, but then I could go live on my iPad through YouTube, which is really weird. I thought that was really weird. Hi, Bud Files. Thank you for coming in. If anybody wants to drop their link, you know, periodically throughout the live, drop your link so that other people, or, you know, if somebody comes in and they don't have a blue jacket, just let me know and I'll, you know, I'll add them and then we can all tap on each other. So, you're supposed to get thunderstorms too? What in the world is up with that, right? Oh, man. Oh, okay. Okay, Joan. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the weather's going to bring, but those winds were like 60 miles an hour sustained and 80-mile-an-hour gusts. Everything I own is anchored to the ground. I promise you. It's like hurricane force winds. And I swear I swear that winds come up just to challenge my trampoline. Like, how well do you have it anchored? So I have 3 anchors in the ground, and all the legs are anchored because when we get wind, the wind is unreal, unreal. So that was last Friday. It was really weird, but we have fiber optic internet. So why would we ever lose internet, right? It shouldn't affect it because it's underground. I mean, it still goes up the pole, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe that is, part of the problem, that the fact that the internet is on the pole, but it comes down and they put it in the ground. So, and then run it to the house. Oh, I don't like, I like the rain. I don't like being in the rain. I like the snow. It looks beautiful. I don't like being in the snow. I find no pleasure in it. Growing up in Oregon, it was rain all the time. Like it would rain and rain and rain, like torrential downpours. And that's why it's so green there in the spring. Like after the spring rains pass, it's like 2 or 3 months. There'll be like maybe 1 or 2 days of sunshine, right? But what happens is once that passes and the heat of the summer hits, everything is so green and it stays green. Yeah. Aw. Oh, yeah. I like that. I like that about Oregon, but I miss the rain. Like I never when you live in it, you don't like it because it's nonstop. But when you leave it, you're like, oh, hey, I do like the rain, but I like the sound of the rain. So, yeah. Um, so anybody got weekend plans? I don't really have weekend plans. I have plans next week. Next week we're going on vacation. I need it. I don't think I just need a vacation to get out of my routine. I think I need to get out of my routine. I think it's healthy to like leave a routine and then come back to a routine. Like you feel refreshed. You feel like you can do it. You can keep going. I think my kids need a break from the routine because my son, my 16-year-old, he takes care of the farm animals. So he will probably enjoy a break from doing his regular morning routine. Yeah. Oh, okay. Dog sitting, it's fun and everything, but it can be a challenge. It can be. Yeah. I'm willing to do it though. I love animals. So, um, I was actually thinking, like, I don't typically state a lot of like my inner thoughts. I keep them right here really close to me. But I think it's been brought to my attention and then just lately. It's been really brought to my attention that I think it's also been since for the last 5 years, like, but mostly recently. Hi, Star. Hi. Oh, thank you for coming. I think it's been brought to my attention and I'm thinking like, how do I word this? Do not, and you learn this as you get older. Do not let someone else's opinion of you determine your self-worth. Because if you are only basing your self-worth off of what other people think of you or your popularity or anything like that, it's not going to feed you. It's not going to feed you who you are. So, and it's in times of pain like when someone's trying to inflict pain or saying rude things or making rude comments, the internet can be a scary place because people will say things about you, or they don't even have to mention your name. You just know. And it's not fair to not be invited to the conversation. It's not fair. Like, you should be able, but the whole point of that is your self-worth is not based on other people's opinion or other people's lies or other people's comments. It's based on you. Like, where do you get fed? Where do you get fed? Like, if I didn't find a place to feed me, I couldn't give you me. My self-worth does not come from, and it shouldn't for you too, but everybody has a way of, like, maybe refueling. My self-worth comes from my creator. That might upset somebody. That might push people away. That doesn't change the fact that I can't let everybody else's opinion of me or what everybody else wants to say about me affect who I am. Yes, it hurts. It hurts because there's people out there you will really hope that they were your friend. But inevitably, people come and go. And where you don't come and go with them, you still have to be grounded. You still have to be you. Where is your self-worth? Yeah. I enjoy hanging out with people. I enjoy the sincerity of getting to know people. When I meet you, you're getting all of me. That's right. He never leaves us, Star. That's right. So that's my anchor. He is my anchor. And I was having a conversation with a friend on Messenger, and there's a difference between being a theologian and being a believer. There's a difference, an extreme difference, because being a believer requires faith. Being a theologian just means you know the word. Like, the devil knows the word, right? People. He knows it front and back. He can use it against you. He can use it through people against you. But I'm just, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So I've had like some really painful moments. I don't know if you know God, if you know Jesus and you're anchored in him, every once in a while, I like have a Bible verse just pop in my head. Like, okay, is this, the word of the day? Like, is this what I am to be telling myself or I'm hearing, and not the crowd? Because I can't handle the crowd, like it's like too much, like background noise. And you kind of got to let that go by the wayside and find your your place, your inner peace, and that's where I find it. That's where I find my strength. I can't rely on someone else to prop me up, because that's a person. A person's going to fail no matter what. You're going to run into people that you absolutely adore, but everyone fails. Everyone. Whether they're, it could be just something as simple as they didn't respond to my text fast enough, or they didn't answer my phone call and never called me back. Well, you can't anchor yourself on that disappointment. People are going to fail, Jesus doesn't fail. He can't lie. It says it right in the word. He cannot lie. So if he's telling you you have value, you have worth, then you can't listen to everybody else. You have to listen to that because he can't lie. So yeah. And yeah, how do you bounce back from that? How do you, if someone does like really, really hurt you, how do you bounce back if you don't anchor yourself on who created you, right? And even if you don't, like Star, what you're saying, even if you don't talk, like we don't talk every day, that's okay because I know I love you and I know you love me. And I'm secure in that because I know what connected us. And that connection is not anything of this world. It's Jesus. Jesus connected us. Therefore, that is going to be an anchor. No matter what, that is going to be an anchor. We don't have to talk every day. All the people that, I love so many people on here. I don't have to talk to them every day. But I know that we're connected because we're all connected. People, we're all connected. Every one of us. We all have a soul that's connected, right? Because we all have one thing in common. That's who created us. So, yes. Yeah. Yep. Based on personal decision. And, the world's not changed. Like, all of a sudden, like, everything changes. It takes people to change it, decisions to change it, good choices, and you just have to change it. One person at a time can change it. Smiling at somebody, however they receive it, giving them, a smile can brighten somebody's day. Yeah. You guys, like, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, and it's so hard to put it in context, because I don't want to like upset anybody. I come on here because I love you guys. I come on here because I want to visit and I want to be part of the community and I want everybody to be part of my community, right? I don't, maybe the timing's bad. Maybe I'm on a bad time. I look at my like people that are subscribers. I look at that on my analytics and it shows like people that watch your videos are on this or that, this or that time. Like, and I kind of go off of that because I do want to talk to the majority of people. I do want to see people. And maybe people don't want to see me. People don't like my honesty. I've had so many people come and go because they don't like my honesty. They don't like it. I'm not gonna. I can't be somebody else. I don't know. I'm just me. Yep. I just think my community like is very, I think it's important. It's important to me and it's important to everybody else. You guys support each other. I want everybody to come in here and drop their link. I want everybody to be supported. I want, everybody to be successful. I just think it's important to be successful. So on my diamond painting side, I have been working on my signature product review. And hi, Lorna. So here's my product review that I'm doing from Signature. And look at how far I've gotten. I'm right here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a few diamonds right there. That's where I'm working right there. So I've only got one more row and I'll have this one done. Isn't that pretty? Thank you, Lorna. Are you coming in on a different account? Because I thought you had a blue jacket, Lorna. I'm going to add you. I'm going to give you a blue jacket, okay? There you go. And so that was when I've been actually really focusing on this one. Really hardcore focusing on this one. I've only been working on it, but it's turning out so pretty. It is, I will tell you, high confetti. High. Yeah. Thank you, Star. So yeah, there's that. And then I don't know. I had this there is a brand, and I did have this open already, so there wouldn't be a lot of crinkling. There is a brand that I've never had before of cross stitch, and I saw it on some cross stitching channels, but it's Riolis. I've never had a Riolis before, and this is one I got. And I think it's really pretty. Like a little, just a little scene, you know, like the little lantern or lamp with the, but here's all the floss. The floss is, that's how they have it wrapped on the back. I know, that's so weird. I don't know why she didn't have one. That's so weird. Because I know Lorna's come in here. I know she has. So it was really weird that maybe it was a different account or something. Yeah. Yeah. So Riolis, I'm not sure where they're based out of, but I know I got this off of Amazon. It's called Winter Tea Time. And it's not like a huge one. I'd have to open it to, I'm not there. Okay. But I did find it on Amazon. It's like really secured. Holy cow. Let me see. But I saw it like, I don't know. There are those, you know, they're. Lorna! Oh, thank you. That is amazing. Thank you. I have been, so there are, if you go down in the chat here, I'll show you. The little smiley face in the chat. Those are my stickers that I put up. And so that was one thing I did for the memberships, but I'm also working on a, like, I can't say it's daily because I don't always remember to grab my camera and record myself daily, but I do have some videos coming that are like, you know, like kind of like a day in the life, but not really every day, because I have to remind myself, if I want it to be a day in the life, I need it to be every day, like you guys seeing what I'm doing. But let me tell you what I did. I did this on a live. Actually, J3GS, Jegs, he was like, I was on a live with KK and Miss Southern Belle, and Jegs came on, and he's like, no, that's how you do white potatoes. You don't do sweet potatoes like that. So I had this big, huge sweet potato with all these slips in it growing, and I didn't want to, like, I'm like, oh, look, at little trees are growing up my sweet potato. So I pulled them off, and I'm growing the roots. So you have to root them, get the roots to grow first. So you just put them in water. So these are my starts, my slips for sweet potatoes. Yay! So that was something I did after that live. I had to remember to do that. But so there's that. So I've been kind of working on stuff on the sidelines, like just like plants and stuff like that I know. Oh, a heat wave. Oh yeah. Yeah, once the heat starts, wow. It's crazy. those thunderstorms start rolling in, and some of them are really intense. I have a video. I was actually going through videos on my, like, not videos, but you know, it's when you go through your camera, like you just want to make sure that it's not eating up a bunch of your memory on your phone. So I was going through all my photos and I found the storm cloud on my phone. I should upload it as a short. It was a last summer, I believe. And you could see the tornadoes. Like you could see this huge wall of clouds coming at you. And it was just right here. And there were tornadoes touching down. So hi Will. Hi, thank you for coming in. Okay. Yeah. Listen and drive. That sounds good. Yeah. So I found a video of that and I'm like, ooh, that would make a good short. That would make a really good short because I mean, people don't think, they think we're too far north, but we're actually still, we're like on the outer edge of Tornado Alley. So because there's no trees and it's just flat land and plains, I'm serious, it can get really scary. And I know the worst storms are the ones that come in from the southeast. If they come in from the southeast, we're in trouble. So that's when you like close all the hatches and just, you know, so yeah. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Lorna, thank you so much. So that's my plan with the memberships. I might do like kind of like, what if we do like a day on the life, or you know, like updates and stuff like that, and show you what I'm doing, and then that can be like for the members, and then release it after the fact, you know, maybe a little bit later. So yeah, yep, you can see it coming. I mean, we watched those clouds roll and everything turned this really ominous shade of green. um I just, oh, if I could show you guys this video, it's so intense. It is so intense. um Let me find it, because I was just shocked at this storm. If Tampa comes in, Tampa, if you come in, let me know. Just give a thumbs up or something, because I want you to see this. I want to ask you questions, Tampa. If you, okay, I'm going to shut off my comments. So if anybody comes in that doesn't have a blue jacket, I'll get back to you. Let me rewind this. You're not going to hear anything. I think this is it. This was just, let me rewind it. You're just going to see, let's see if you can see this. See that wall of clouds? Look at the lightning. It was so crazy. This storm was so intense. It was so crazy. I mean, you definitely wanted to be where there was, you know, a cellar or something, a storm cellar, because that was really, yeah. So we do get them. And I have seen, since I've been out here in 14 years, I've seen it about 4 times since 2012. So 13 years. Yeah. But that would be a really cool one to put on as a short. Yes. You are family kill shot. You don't have to join my membership to be part of my family kill shot. I am so appreciative of anybody that comes in. It's not about that. I had people ask me, how else can I support you? Do you have memberships? Do you have this? Do you have that? And I'm like, well, I mean, people are asking me. It's not like, I don't want people to feel like they have to. I don't, that's not my goal. It's not my aim. It's not, I never want people to feel like that. Everybody's part of the family here. Just come in and create, show what you have. I keep saying, I'll tell you how much I don't like Facebook, but I know I need to create a Facebook so that everybody can show what they're working on. Like, what are you working on? It's just, I had other people ask me to do it. So I didn't do it because, I want people to join my club. It's not about that. It's not about that at all. And I mean, $1.99. I just, it doesn't, I've seen, and I'm not underrating myself or undercutting myself or saying that someone else is more important, but I have seen people that have tiers go up to $25 a month, right? And then they'll do like video memberships with the people that, pay that amount, and they'll do memberships with them. They say, put, this is your tiers and do it this way. YouTube does it. Like, okay, here's another thing. Is I was on my friend's channel, and I say, instead of like a super sticker, I gift memberships. Well, you don't get to choose who gets the memberships. YouTube does. YouTube chooses, like, whoever's in the chat, it'll pick those people. Well, not necessarily even people that are in the chat. It'll just pick, from the list. So yeah, no, you're right, Killshot. Don't, yeah. So yeah, don't feel bad. Don't feel pressure. Just be, just be here. Because you're showing people, just by being there, just by being in the chat, hitting the thumbs up, which costs you nothing. That right there is support, right? I mean, plus people just, yeah. And also, memberships are just view it as another way to support somebody. It's a choice. It's your choice. And you choose. It's okay. Yep. Exactly. So people will say, hey, thanks for gifting the membership to me. But I didn't. YouTube did. I just gifted the membership and YouTube chose. It's really weird how, it's weird how it works, how YouTube sets it up. It's really weird. So I'm super, super excited. You guys, I'm going on vacation next week, and I'm going to go see my son down in Colorado Springs. It's the first time in, oh gosh, how many years? 20 years? The first time in 20 years that I've been down to Colorado. I don't like Denver, but I'm excited to see Colorado Springs. So I'll show you this. This is the cross stitch. Anyway, once again, Riolis. It's really pretty. I was going to put it away, but I just wanted to show you one more time. I'm kind of excited about that. And I think Riolis might be about blending. I want to say that there's a lot of blends. Let me look here. I would have to probably inspect this. So their symbols mean different things. Oh, I don't know, but it's super cute. So I will be gone next Friday. I won't be here. And so I won't be able to do a live, but my son is like really, really into like hiking, biking, all the things outdoors. And he says he is like only 10 minutes from some amazing hiking trails. So I plan on taking my camera whether it's my camera, my phone, or my iPad, or my Canon, but taking my camera and filming those hiking trips. And even if they're little clips or whatever, you know, I want to take you guys with me. Oh, yeah. I mean, so YouTube doesn't pay. Like it, you literally, even if you get monetized and say you have memberships and say you do all of the things, right? YouTube doesn't pay you very much. Like you might earn $1 on a video if everybody watches the ads, right? I mean, it's not like, so I, unless you're like one of those, you know, million subscribers and you can actually rely on that as an income, yeah, I'd be nervous. But I mean, no, I mean, I'm not Mr. What is it? Who is it? Mr. Beast? No. So, oh, I know. Oh, I can actually Star. I am a little bit nervous for that reason because I don't, oh, the pain of waking up after hiking a trail, right? My son knows that. Um, hi, Crystal Dragon. How are you? I'll give you a blue jacket. One moment. I actually let my chat go for some reason on my phone, so I have to go back into it. And yeah, do you have a channel? Yeah, go ahead and drop your link if you want, so people can see you. All right, yeah, drop your link in the chat. There you go, and then people can see you. Why am I lost? Lorna, you said hi, Lola. I don't know why my phone keeps. Oh, wait. Maybe I do know why. Because I don't have it playing. There we go. Hi, Lola. How are you? Oh, I'm so happy to see you. How are you doing? I was watching all your videos. Well, I watch them right when you put them out, so yeah. Lola, hi. I was just gonna check, you know. Oh, oh, yeah. Look at this. Crystal Dragon House of Creations. Nice. Okay, I'll check your channel out. I just put you in my search history on YouTube. Oh. Oh. Oh, there you go. That sounds like fun. Rita, that sounds like a lot of fun. I like making those scrap blocks and then cutting them down, making, you know, just random pieces. Yeah. Yep. Oh, gosh. Ah, flame torch. That's right. Hairspray and a lighter. Oh. Oh. No, I wouldn't run away, Lola. It's okay. Load and ready. Oh my gosh. Flamethrower. You need a flamethrower out when it's fly season out here. We have a few neighbors we have cows and sheep. I have sheep. She has cows. She has goats. And a horse. And so it's right, just this side, a few neighbors. We all have like cows, stuff like that. And the flies. Oh my gosh, those biting flies are horrible. Oh yeah, welcome back. I'm glad you're back, John. So, oh nice. Oh, that's going to be really nice, Rita. Yeah. Uh, hey, Joan. Okay. I don't know why it's doing this. I didn't want it. Okay. So yeah, you can do that. Just tap the chat and see it pop up. Did you say how old the bulldog is, Killshot? Oh, no kidding. Are you doing a video, Rita? Yeah. A lot of people like the sewing. I should show you my material stash. That is another story. Okay. Yeah. Is it a young dog, like under the age of 1, kill shot for the most part? Like, you know, my sister's dog, when we were watching my sister's dog, her name is Winnie, and she is a corgi, and she was such a hoot. She's like little over 2. Oh, she might be three now, but she's really calmed down. Okay. Kathy, hi Kathy. People are popping in and saying hi, and I'm like shocked every time I see somebody come in the chat. I'm so happy when people come in the chat. How are you doing, Kathy? Um, so yeah, Rita, if you are making a video on that, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, Rita. Oh, that's right. Yep. Keep going until it's done. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Lerna, that's going to be good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, Kathy. Um, so yeah. If let me see. What was I gonna say? If Tampa comes in, let me know. I know she's driving, so she might be listening and not coming in. I'm gonna try to get this back in the package the way this came out. Let me know if you guys see Tampa. This was something I got on Amazon. I was thinking about doing a video, like an Amazon haul video, because I got some really fun stuff. What, I'm putting it in backwards. That's not the way it's supposed to go. So I don't like I have people, people will say like I watch this show or I watch that show. It's really good. I will tell you I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. That's all I do. I only watch YouTube. So if you guys have, a channel and that's all I watch is YouTube. I don't go watch TV. Every once in a while, my husband will put on just a movie, and I will listen, but I usually have a podcast going in my ear or something playing in the background, so I don't always pay attention to Yeah. I mean, there might be maybe a series or something, you know. So I took a picture. It's kind of hard to add it because I didn't take the picture with my iPad, so I don't know quite how to add pictures, but I took a picture with my phone of the new furniture. Yay. My kids are in the shop, but hey, I got a new couch. It's a sectional and a new chair. My husband got the chair. He's like, well, if you get a new couch, then I get a new chair. I'm so happy to have a sectional. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, I saw your video pop up, Star. No, I years ago I had like DirecTV. I was paying like $250 a month for something I could only watch one channel at a time. And I mean, it's like, this is ridiculous. No more. No more. I shut it all down. I was done. And I only watch YouTube now. Yeah. Yeah. I have my old couch. Oh my gosh, you guys. No. I'm just like, this thing needs to go to the dump. And my son thinks he can, fix it and sell it. And I'm like, go ahead. If you want to do that, you can figure out how to sew the seams. Because it was done. Yeah. Yeah. I know. What is that? Rita, my chihuahua, he does not know what to do with himself. He, yesterday, after it was all set up and everybody left, and it was just like, he came out. I had to hide him, first of all, because he wouldn't stop barking at these people that were trying to set up the couches in my living room. He was going absolutely berserk. So I put him in the room and I had my daughter sit with him. So he would stop barking and driving everybody nuts. But he came out. He didn't know what to think. He was freaked out. He's like really protective of me, especially. And he jumped up on the couch and he sat on the arm because he had favorite places on my other couch. He sat on the arm. Then he jumped to the back of the couch and then he walked to the corner of the couch. And then he was all over that couch. He could not find a place that he liked on that couch. Yeah, it's true, Rita. It's all expensive. So, what I do with YouTube is I have YouTube Premium because I'm like constantly watching. I would be watching commercials all day long if I didn't have Premium, and and it's fine. That's fine, but I even get mad at YouTube for putting long commercials on my videos. Like, I can't stand that. I wish there was a way I could say, okay, these commercials only need to be 30 seconds long, you know? So instead of paying, I think it's like $13.99 a month. So instead of paying, that bunch of money for DirecTV or whatever, I do have the Amazon Prime. So that's in the back of the little plug in the back of the TV. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I think it makes watching all the videos so much easier because you're just, you can continually watch them and not have interruptions. Yep. And it's still showing support. So I now tell you, I have a great disdain for Verizon But I do have Verizon. I just hate the fact that they're going mostly AI, and you can't get a person on a phone to save your life within 5 hours. I have a phone that I'm supposed to get hooked up, but can't get anybody on the phone to help me with it. So, but here's the thing. They had an offer. I can't remember how long ago, but as long as you're on auto pay, they pay. They give you Netflix, Max, like you name Disney, you name it, they pay for it. It's on your plan. It's because you're on auto pay. That's the only way I have all those. That's the only way, because I'm not going to pay, $10 a month for each one or more. Some of them are really expensive. Yeah. Yes, Rita, those mastiffs. Okay. Mastiffs are something else. My dad had a Shar Pei. He said he had to give it like special, it needed baths all the time, and it always, like, he said he said it stunk, and he had to give it baths and wash out all the wrinkles all the time, like wipe them out. Yes, it did, Star. Yep. StreamYard was down yesterday. It was crashed. And so, yeah, I was really happy that I could get on and not have a problem with StreamYard today. Yeah. So that's the only way that I have um, all those stations is through Verizon. So I do think it's worth keeping Verizon because of that. But it's crazy how expensive this stuff is, you guys. It's so crazy. I'll try to keep up on chat. So yeah, usually there's more people on, and it could be that it's Friday, it's summer, everybody's out doing things, and I just want everybody to feel welcome to come in and share their links. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's unfortunate that that happens, because like our pets are like extensions of us. They feel our emotions. They see what we go through. Yeah. So, oh man, for I would say the last 5 lives that I've done, excluding this one, maybe the last four, every single time I tried to do a live on StreamYard, I had a mistake. There was no way. And so when it went out last Friday, and I had to live stream on YouTube. So I'd never live stream on YouTube before. And I got trolls. I'm like, what? I don't get trolls when I'm on StreamYard. So yeah. But for the last four, excluding this one, for the last four lives I've done on StreamYard, has not been good. Like, I've had problem after problem. And you know how you schedule a live on StreamYard and then you end the live? I had one that I couldn't delete. I would, um, it was always there. And it was like May 23rd or something like that. I think it was May 23rd. And it kept popping up. It kept popping up like I deleted it, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. And it kept remembering only that live. And there's something really wrong here. Rita, do you have the dogs in your videos? I'm going to have to go watch your videos. Do you like are a rescue, kind of like a rescue, and then do you adopt them out? Xmux. Evmux? What's that? $25 a month. Surprises. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of been I don't know. It's been weird. It's like StreamYard. Okay. Okay. I have because of going on vacation on Wednesday. We're going to leave Wednesday. My mom's going to watch the house and keep her eye on the animals in the back. And then the neighbor kid's going to come over and feed the chickens and make sure, everybody's copacetic and the trough stays full for the big animals. And I just got to figure out what to do with Coda. Like, she has been a hyper mess. Guys, she's a mess. she, she's so happy and so excited and so loving, and she's so rough. Like, her love is so painful. Hi, Tracker Lorna. Hi. How are you? Um, okay. So, yeah, I'm excited to go, but I don't know what to do with Coda. And I don't want to leave her with my mom because, I mean, my mom's 76 years old. She can't handle Coda, running and jumping on her or anything like that. She just can't handle it. I know. Yeah. I mean, she gets my Chihuahua so upset. Like, my Chihuahua is just this little guy, and here's my English cream retriever, right? She's freaking out, so excited, and here comes my Chihuahua. I think he's going to be her dad, and he's going to like, rah, rah, rah. So she's taunting him. He's getting mad and biting at her and growling and getting all mad. And here's I don't know what to do with them. I'm like, I always have to try to have like a rawhide or a bone or something to give her because she's a mess, dude. Like, oh my gosh. She doesn't know. She's not being mean. She just is really hyper. She's a baby still. She's 8 months old. She just needs a little bit of guidance is all. Yeah. Hmm. What? Is it a Maine Coon, Rita? Oh, not a Maine Coon. I guess I got to read the full message. 25? You have a Maine Coon. My sister wants a Maine Coon so bad. Mm, yeah. My younger sister, she's always wanted a Maine Coon. We went to the Rendezvous down. There was a place down. It's only like 15 minutes from here, but it's like the old Native American Rendezvous, and how they have like teepees set up, and it's like a reenactment and everything. It's only like 15 minutes from my house, and there was a guy there that had was it there? I'm trying to remember where I saw it because there was a guy that had the Mancoons. There was something going on. Oh, you know what? It was the Host Fest in Minot. In Minot, once a year at the end of September on my birthday, I always go to the Norsk Host Fest, Norsk, Norsk Host Fest, and it's on like a Norwegian. I believe it's a Norwegian festival, and this guy he breeds them. Literally, he has sold every one that's going to be born for years, for like 2 years. There's no way you can even get a Maine Coon from him. a a newborn, because they're all sold. It's like, you know, it's like insane. I think they were like, I'm trying to remember how much they cost, but yeah, they were so beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah. Oh, stubborn child. A human child. Okay. So they have more like human tendencies, emotions and stuff like that. Mm, yeah. So, yeah, my sister, she's done a lot of research on him. I think she would do okay with it, but she definitely doesn't need the extra work. She's got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, Killshot. I'll see you later. Yeah. They are very high maintenance. Yeah. The other one that my cousin had, uh, they had one of those hairless cats. And they're like, you have to bathe them. You have to do this with their skin. You have to make sure they always are under a heated blanket. I mean, like, there's so much maintenance. You have to know what you're doing. If that's what you want, you have to know what you're doing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Rita, I'm going to check that out. Yeah. Wow. You must be surrounded by animals, Rita. That means I have to get laundry done. I have to get packing done. I have to make sure everything's ready to go outside. Like all the stuff around us, because we're going to be gone for 6 days or something like that. 5 days. So one day a drive there from where we live to Colorado Springs, and then stay there for, I think, 3 days. I think 4 days, and then come back on that Monday. So my husband took that Monday off. So it's a long drive from here. Yeah, it's more than 12 hours. So, okay. Animals have always been part of your life. Yeah. When I was a kid, like, we never had animals. We might have had a few dogs, a few cats, but I don't know. It just never seemed, we didn't really have a whole lot of animals. So now I'm an animal person. I always wanted the animals. We just never had them. I think my stepdad had a dog. I don't know where he found it though. We didn't get that dog as, his name was Ebony, and we didn't get that dog as a puppy. He came in, I don't know where I don't know. Um so the sheep are for the wool. The cow is for, well, I have the cow because I plan on breeding her, but I know where to have her bred because my friend, you know, she was a bottle calf, and so I bottle fed her. And then, yeah, I'll probably have her bred. My friend said I can just bring her out there when I'm ready to have her bred. So, aw, yeah. I have a parakeet, and he is a real stinker. He's very stubborn, but when he sees me, he always says, kiss, kiss. He'll tell me, kiss, kiss. So that means, come here and give me a kiss. So he'll give me a kiss on my nose. It's really sweet. He can be very obnoxious though. Like really, with his screeching. I had betas for a while, little fish, bullfish, but I've always wanted to get just goldfish, get a fish tank and have goldfish. I had a friend across the street from my old house. She had a saltwater tank. It was the coolest thing because she had some really cool things in her tank. Um, you refuse to be around sheep? Oh, oh, I have three males and one female. My female is not, she's a ewe, but the males are wethers. So they are very calm. I hand fed them and literally like they'll come up and lay their head on your lap. But I can understand your fear because I have the same fear of dogs. So there are certain breeds that I've been attacked by and bear um, not scars on the outside, but terror on the inside. So a dog and a horse, especially dogs and horses, can feel your fear, and I will literally panic. I'll panic, like go into like a total, like a blackout panic. So yeah, if I've raised the dog and the dog's been in my care, that's a different story. Like I had a black lab pit bull. This he was the most amazing, soft spirited, gentle dog ever. I mean, I knew him from the moment he was brought home, his whole life, and he was like a really good friend. He was terrified of storms, but I so no, I wasn't scared of him. I had him in my life every day, but I have been attacked by pit bulls. I come after me, like been this close to my face, and the only thing that stopped him was the pitch of my scream. The pitch of my scream made him stand back and like hesitate. But my husband came out. Oh, I can't even use the word because I mean he didn't want to do it, but he almost unalived that dog. Oh, what? Goats. I had goats. I want fainting goats. Just for comic relief, you guys. Fainting goats would be fainting goats would be so great. Oh, yeah. Fainting goats are a pain. Oh man, they all could be. I'm gonna tell you, goats are. If you sheep are kind of similar in the sense of if there's something new, they got to check it out. And um, yeah, if there's something new in the backfield, like my husband's out there working, they have to come and check it out and see what he's doing. They're nosy like that, and goats are like a challenge. They like a challenge. So if you put up a barrier, they will see if they can find a way around it. Like that's just goats are something else. They are, yeah, yeah. How about if I do that? I'll just faint if I don't want to do something. Oh, yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, so my sheep are for wool only, though they came from a farm, local farm that does use them for meat. So, but I bottle fed them and I wanted them for their wool. Yeah, that's right. They can climb trees. Yep, yep, it's true. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Those fainting goat videos just crack me up. They are so funny. Um, and the ducks, just the sound of the ducks. The ducks crack me up. I'll go out there and you can just talk to them and they'll like sometimes they'll just do it and it sounds like they're laughing. Like you just talk to them. My ducks are hilarious. And my turkey, he's just, I've had him his whole life and he's just a really cool dude. I have a video of him on my channel, Rita. He's actually on my shorts. I have him on my shorts. Oh, really? What do you think of sheep, Lorna? Like, I don't know. If the rams were not wethers, I that's why the shepherd that I got them from actually made them wethers because he knew that me and my children would be out in the field with them all the time and he did not want them to have horns and all the hormones raging and everything because they can be really mean, so they're wethers and they never grew horns. Like you can see the stubs, but if you make them wethers before they're horn, they won't grow horns. So in quack, they bark like dogs. That's so funny. Maybe it depends on the type of duck. Because I have the white Peking ducks. I have 3 of them, and I have them for their eggs because I don't do as good with chicken eggs as I do with duck eggs. They will find a way. I'm telling you, goats are hilarious. They will find a way around any obstacle. You barrier them out of something, they will find a way in. It doesn't matter. They will find a way in. Oh, yeah. And when I first moved out here and I had land and I knew I could have animals, the first thing I did was I went and bought a batch of chicks, and I literally had chickens running around my house. You guys, it was like I brought the farm inside. Good thing I have hardwood floors. Aw. What are they called? Oh, my son knows the name of they look like Peking ducks, but they have the shorter beak, the shorter bill. Do you what are those called? Are they called calling ducks? Mm. So I have a video on my phone. I took I had a brown duck actually for a little while, and they look like what are the ones with the green? Like they look like mallards, but they're called a brown duck, I think. They look like a mallard, but they're not a mallard. We're not allowed to have mallards in captivity in this state. So this duck, he was not being accepted. He was getting bullied and picked on, and so I brought him in and I ran him a bath in the bathtub. And I have videos of him like swimming around in the bathtub. It's so cute. It was so cute. So yeah, after a while he did get accepted, but because all the ducks that I have are white and he was brown, he didn't get accepted as much. He didn't get along with everybody. Yeah, call ducks. Yeah. And those, I love those. They look so cute. They look so cute. But mine are just white Peking ducks, and I do have them for basically comic relief and their eggs. So, and a couple of years ago, I like caught like hatchitis, and I hatched every egg I could get my hand on. Like I had 24 turkeys. I hatched out 24 turkeys, and then they sold within 12 hours of me putting them on. I think it was Facebook Marketplace or something like that. They sold like that fast. They were sold. So, um, they were, and my Tom turkey he is a red bourbon, and so like more of a like an organic one that well I've had him for almost 5 years. He's almost 5 years old. He's he's my buddy. Yeah, I have a video of him feeding on him, eating on my hand. Like he's every time he sees me, he shows off. He like yeah, he's a funny guy. Hi, Carly girl. How are you? Aw, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I hope you're having a wonderful morning. It's morning there, isn't it? Oh, really? Multicolored chicken. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So yeah, it's kind of early and it's Saturday morning there. Yeah. Oh. Are you doing good? You're getting when are you supposed to move? I mean, you might have to keep telling me because this brain of mine, but I know you're going to be busy. Ah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yep, coffee in hand. That's it's really kind of okay, it's 2:20 right now p.m. I still have my coffee. So my coffee. So I have a little bit of heavy whipping cream in it, but it's cold now. So I am kind of coffeeed out. I've mostly just been drinking my Topo Chico. Yeah. Oh. Oh, really? Where are you at, Rita? Is it like a high? Today our high is 70, but it's supposed to be rainy. And we're not supposed to get storms until I think tomorrow. Tomorrow or the next day. But we're supposed to have a couple of days of storms. But not nice weather. Like it's not supposed to be really nice and storm. It's supposed to be colder and storm. Mm, okay. Okay. 1st of August. Aw, man. You gonna take everything with you, huh? Okay. In between work. Yeah. Oh, you like the cup? Oh, I wish I could remember where I got it. Where did I get that? Oh, Depot Bay, Oregon. When we went to the beach, it's Depot Bay. Yeah. Can't more, worry less. That's where I want to live my life. Okay. My sister gave me a flower, and I honestly, when it like died off and everything kind of shriveled away, I was like, what? Is this thing dead? And I was actually I pulled it out and looked at it, and I'm like, it's a bulb. It's going to come back next year. So I'm going to put it in the ground and it'll come back. I honestly thought it was dead, and I didn't even remember planting it, but I got a hosta. And this year, I honestly thought it just shriveled up and went away and would not come back. That sucker's like this big. Like it's probably a foot around, and it just like all of a sudden just popped up out of nowhere. I didn't even remember that I put it there. And yep, there it is. And now I have a hosta. Crafter shells. Oh, hi. Oh, I've missed you. How are you? I haven't seen you live for a while. Are you still in there? I think they're wrapping up the Karen retrial, right? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to see you guys. Yeah. Are you gonna do any kind of like recap on that, Shells? Like what do you call it? Just do a live and talk about it? Verdict watch. Oh, are you gonna do a live? Are they gonna have like a lunch hour? I'm asking you too many questions. You can say yes or no. I just haven't seen you live for a while. So usually go live at the farm, and I know um, since Jordan's off doing something else, you haven't, yeah, haven't done many lives. But yeah, I've missed you. Every morning I'm like, on Fridays when I know I'm going to do my live, you're usually right before me, and Joan's like right after me. I looked for your live every Friday. Like, looking for your live, and there isn't one. Yes. Yes. And I have been following the Diddy trial. I have not been following the Karen Reed trial. And I should, because it looked really interesting and I just haven't followed it. So, but I have been following the Diddy trial, and talk about vile. Ugh. Oh, man, stuff that would just turn your stomach. I know, Rita. It is really hard. Yep. Rita, do you do lives? I should look on your channel to see if you do lives. And Shells, you've been on vacation, right? Or you went on a short vacation? Because I saw you put that in our chats in the comment section. Yeah. 3 lives. Okay. Cool, Rita. That's so cool. Yeah. So yeah, my stomach can only take so much. Like, man, wow. I mean, you're just sitting there going, "Are you kidding me?" Like, this stuff is like unreal. So I haven't been letting it, like, dominate my time or anything. But if a new update comes out, there's only 3 people that I watch that are not AI. They don't have like AI covers or anything like that. Ashley Banfield is one. She's really good. Um, I'll tell you. I'll tell you who it is, because they cover the they cover what they need to cover from the courtroom. Um, I know Ashley Banfield. I'd have to look, because there's a few more that actually like are covering it in without like AI voices, and yeah. Oh, thank you, Carly girl, for connecting with Rita. That's awesome. See that, Rita? You got another subscriber. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I don't want to like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Rita was saying she's doing like sewing and stuff like that, making quilt blocks. But I wanted to check really quick to see who this other. Um, oh, Melanie King. Melanie King is good. And oh my gosh, I'm just trying to find the ones that are not AI, but they're actual, actually covering it. But No, I hate those ones that you just hear an AI voice talking. Aw, thank you, Shells. Yeah. See, Rita, you think Melanie's good too? Yeah, she is really good. Like, she's got almost 900,000 subscribers. She's on it. Using your Instapot. Aw, thanks you guys for showing Rita some love. That is so awesome. So the message that's been in my heart this week, you guys, because I said it at the beginning, and if you watch the replay, you could see it. I want you to know that your self-worth is not based on someone else's opinion of you, right? You know your self-worth. You have to know who you are, that you're an amazing creation, right? You have to know that. You guys are amazing. And you can't base your self-worth off of someone else's opinion of you, right? Know who you are. Look at this diamond painting I've been working on. Look at it. Look. Oh, it's my signature product review. You guys, I'm almost done. I'm right there. Almost done. So there's my diamond painting. It's almost done. So yeah, I'm closer and closer to doing my J wall, my Josephine Wall diamond painting. And if you ever get signature, just so you know, I'm not trying to chase you away from, but you kind of have to be okay with confetti because they're high confetti. This is it's got 48 colors, and it is where is the size? I'm trying to find the size. 50 by 50 centimeter. Yeah, they do. They're kind of like more of I know the drills are acrylic, but they're kind of like more of a higher end quality, budget friendly, right? So the price is right, and it's lower, but you're actually getting a detailed picture. So the picture is going to have good details. It's not going to be blurry, pixelated, and all that stuff. It's going to look really good when it's done. I haven't. I should show you guys my newest finish. Oh man. Is that of Senator Lorna? You have that Senator 40 or 50 by 50 and 40 by 50 coming? Oh, you want to see it? Okay, Carly, go. Let me grab it. Just a second. Let me grab it. I did do a video on this. Oh my gosh, my things just fell. I did do a video on this. This is the Victorian Garden Path. I created a short and I put it on my TikTok. Look at that. There are two people. I thought that was a one person in that gazebo right there. But it's two people sitting in the gazebo. And there are rhinestones, crystals, and ABs. Look at that. It's just so pretty. I hope you guys can see it because I can't see how I'm showing it. So I finished it. It's called Victorian Garden Path, and it is a 80 by 60 centimeter. So it's pretty big, but I'm so happy I'm done with that one. I mean, not, I kind of get sad when I get done with them, but just because I enjoyed working on them, you know, something you really enjoy doing, it's hard to say, oh, that one's complete. Now I got to move on. Yeah. Aren't they pretty? So this right here, yeah, look at that. The birdhouse with the butterflies and the birds. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the house. Like there's rhinestones in the house. The right there on the terrace where the flowers are vining up, those are rhinestones in there. Yeah. Just a really cool one. I love that one. Okay, I'm going to set it off to the side. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm getting things done. So completing, I still have the fairy one and my the one that I created on trying to remember which one I created on. It's an AI image, but I created the image with AI and then, you know, touched it up on Canva, and then I sent it to Coodles, and it's the one with the roses and the butterflies. I'm working on that one, and then the other full rhinestone from Coodles. Oh, you woke him up. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. So I got this cross stitch that I want to start. Realist. If you guys have ever heard of Realist, it's supposed to be really a really good one. And see, I know there's another diamond painting here. See, it's this. I've never used it before, but it's putty wax from Art Dot. I don't know. I've never used it before. Oh. Yeah. Really makes them sparkle. Yep. So I have never used this before. I'm a little bit like not sure how to use it, but I'm assuming that it's similar to any other putty. It just slides open like this. Dotting and chilling. Putty wax. I don't know. What is this? It must be something to it came with it. It must be something to take the putty out of your multi-placer or your single placer. Okay. There is one that I want to try. It's called Alien Putty. I've never tried it. You might think I'm crazy, but I've never tried it. I've been diamond painting for years and years, and since 2021. So 4 years now. And I want to see what this texture is like. It's kind of sticky. I don't know. It's stringy. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I'll have to use it. I use putty in my multi-placers. Not in my single placers. I use Blue Dot in my single placer. But in my multi-placers, I use putty. So I'm kind of excited to try it. Gloria Wax. Oh, I don't know what that is. The only thing that bothers me about like using putty or anything like that is in the wintertime when I'm running my wood stove, like I'm burning wood and it gets too warm in the house, my putty turns really stringy. So that's really frustrating. So I try to keep the temperature down or not use the putty when I'm I have a fire going in the fireplace because it gets unreal. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to try it. I'm gonna have to try it. I've had it for a while and totally forgot that I had it because I was holding all this stuff to do an Amazon haul video. Yeah. So I'll try that. I have been using Joy's putty. She's on Facebook, and I do like that putty a lot. I like the okay, Muni Made. I've never had a Muni Made before. I have never bought a Muni Made, and I have never used any of their products. The blue wax. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Carly Girl, exactly. I bought two of those vacuum pens. One has the hose on it and one is just a push button, just a cordless or it I don't know. I'd have to go get it. I got it on Temu, I believe. Tampa. Oh, hello. Hi, my friend. Hi, Tampa. How are you doing today? Are you working and lurking, Tampa? If you can't answer, I understand. But I had a question for you. Tampa, do you like the Peanuts cartoon? Like all the Peanuts characters, Snoopy and Woodstock and all those. Charlie Brown. Yes. Okay. So I know you want to try diamond painting, Tampa, and I've been waiting for you to come on here because I wanted to ask you. You've got to see this, and I want it to be your first diamond painting, and I want to send it to you. So you'll have to message me your mail because I want to send you this. Tell me what you think, Tampa. Be honest. Is that not the cutest picture ever? It's a diamond dots, so it's going to be a good experience. The very first experience needs to be a good one. Isn't that so cute? So, Tampa, just let me know, okay? And then message me your email message me your address, and I will get that in the mail to you. You gotta make another diamond painter, guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I know you like those cartoon characters because you do the sip and paint, right? Oh, thank you, Joan. Oh. Oh, thank you, Carly. Oh, I try. You know what? Kindness comes natural to me. And then I run into people that just squash it. And I'm like, I'm not going to stop being me. I'm going to be kind no matter what. Even if someone thinks that, and this comes from real life experience, you guys. And it's not from anybody on YouTube. But my kindness is my strength. It is something that I have had with me my whole life and had people stomp on it. Because I have had people, and they're not on YouTube. This is like real life, like people that have been in and out of my everyday life, tell me that my kindness is weakness. And when I hear people say that, or people have said that to me, I could choose to be mean, vile, awful, angry, bitter, resentful. I could choose that, or I could choose to be kind. My kindness is my strength, let me tell you, because life experiences can bring you to your knees and make you can take it one or two ways. You can learn how to live with it and get over it and heal, or you can be bitter, angry, and mean. And it's your choice. And kindness is a strength. It is a strength. Yep. And you know what? I think it's a jealous or mean person's way of trying to put out your light. It's almost like you walk into a room and you bring a light with you. You bring, whether your light is dim or bright, but you bring a light, right? And some people, they don't want to see it, right? Keep your light. Be real. Yes. I think this life is too short. Like, it's too short to live it like that, to be mean, hateful, resentful, jealous. Just be you. Just be you. Don't be someone else. Don't do what someone else does. Don't say what someone else says. Be you. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. I have been around people in this life that make me feel like I am always broken. Like I am always to be fixed. I am not someone's patient. I need another doctor. I have enough doctors. I need friends. I need real people. And we all do. Be real. Just be you, right? There are people out there that are just miserable. Yeah. I think too, you have to, when someone's like that with you, they can be so cruel to create a negative emotional bond. And you have to be willing to walk away from it, right? Be strong enough in you to say, I'm better than that, and walk away from it. You don't have to have those people in your life. It's keep the people that build you up, because life is too short. It's just too short. I'm already 50. I don't, it's so hard. Life is so hard anyway. And I'm not going to let someone break my spirit or dim my light just because they don't want to see it. I If you don't want to see it, then you know, don't invite me to gatherings. Don't invite me to your house to have coffee. Don't invite me, because I'm still going to be me whether you like it or not. I mean, some people are I've had one person in particular, literally in a crowd of people, try to humiliate me. And the best thing you can do, you know what speaks the most to someone like that? Is don't react. Because, oh, it just kills somebody when you don't react. They're being mean. I've actually had people come right get in my face. And all I can do is like walk away. And when you don't react and you're not feeding that, you can deal with it later in your own time. You do not have to react. Like, it just kills people that are trying to get a reaction. Yeah. Yep. And when you react, and I have had like those moments where I was like blackout reaction. Like, someone's trying to trigger you, but they do it to where no one else can see. And then when you react, you look crazy, and they just sit back and go, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. See, I knew it. I told you she was crazy. Yeah. Yeah. See, those kind of people, if you don't react and you just walk away, they like don't know what to do with themselves. That like, oh, I guess I better move on to someone else because this person's not, it's not going to work on this person. Yeah, silence is the best answer. Yep, and have enough self-respect in you and know that you are enough to not react. And it's like their opinion of you does not determine who you are and what your self-worth is. Right. I don't even know if I want to say have a nice day. I just like, okay. Yeah, it does. It makes them mad. Yep. Yeah. Cartoon character. Yeah, it does. Yeah. And if they don't want me there, then they need to just not invite me. For the most part, when this person has invited me, I reject it. And it's not because I'm scared of them. It's because I know they truly only want me around so that they can have someone to pick on. It's like being the butt of the joke, you know? I just, I mean, I can take a joke and I can give a joke. Um, I don't have a problem giving and taking in that way, as long as it's done like in playfulness, in love, and not in cruelty. And yeah. Finish packing to go on your little getaway, crafter shells? Yeah. Are you going to do a live when you get back? I'm sorry. I'm not pressuring you. I just miss you. I miss seeing your face. I hope you have a wonderful time. Like you said in your comments, stay calm, enjoy yourself. I hope you have a wonderful time. Drive safe. Yeah. You're in such a beautiful part of the country. Yeah. I hope so. I hope you do a live when you get back. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. You can't. I mean, there are times in my life that I have done that. Um, I wanted to just be invisible. I spent a lot of my childhood being the quiet one. Um, I'm the third out of 8 children, and I was always the quiet one, the shy one, sitting back in the corner. But what people didn't know was I was observing, and I was looking at, my surroundings. I was watching what people were doing and learning what not to do, because I would see the reaction, or I'd see the outcome of their behavior or something they did, and then watch it, backfire. So yeah, I mean, who was it? Is it Abraham Lincoln? Was it something about carry a big stick? Like be. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even remember the quote. Uh, but I think that is, you have power, and people don't like that. Your words have power. Your eyes have power. Your the the sharpness of words can build up or cut down. Just yeah. Yeah, right. And we don't have to react. You don't have to. Just because someone's trying to I know this isn't the best analogy. But don't put your turd in my pocket. Like I don't want it. You know? Be kind. And just, if you don't want to, don't. Just don't. I will not accept your turd in my pocket. Like, I don't know. Roosevelt. Speak softly and carry a stick. That's right, Rita. There you go. Thank you. Yep. I have always been shy. Um, like an introvert. Like I keep it all in. And that's probably why I ended up with fibromyalgia and migraines, because I keep it all in. And I carry this weight that I can't just unburden. And just, you look at somebody and you think you're seeing their cover, the cover of their story, but you don't know what's actually in the book. Like, everybody has a story, and not everybody knows what that story is. Like, you didn't walk in their shoes. So I think that being kind and seeing how someone, give someone a chance. You don't know, maybe they'll be the most awful person and teach you a lesson, a lesson in life you carry with you forever, and you can be even thankful to that person for teaching you that lesson. Or you might end up, meeting your best friend and someone that walks with you in life. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're getting ready for your live. I hope StreamYard works for you, Joan. Are you going live on StreamYard? Functioning. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, Rita. Malfunctioning spinal cord. Okay. Oh, see, they said that mine was caused from like turmoil, like being an introvert, but also from they're doing studies on people that have had multiple epidurals in childbirth. And there have been studies done on that. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. So when I want to say it was when I had Addison, my fourth child, I had an epidural with her. And there was a nurse that came in to remove the epidural from my spine. And she was having a really bad day. And she jerked it, like literally, like just jerked it out of my spine really hard and really fast. And that was when I had Addison. She's 14 now. And I had Jace was my last. He's 10. And so I had him at 40. And so I think that maybe having a baby later on in life, also having multiple epidurals, also being an introvert, not being able to use my words because I was always afraid of speaking, for fear of rejection, because I think we all have a sense of fear of rejection. Yeah, the spine. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you have to have another one? Is it like something in the near future, or is it something that's like future planned? Uh, oh, oh my gosh. So when that nurse did that to me, that just speaks to how powerful those epidurals are. Because when she jerked it out of my spine, I want to say it was when I had my fourth child, um, my right side swelled up like a balloon. My foot, all the way up my leg, everything swelled up like a balloon from um, like my waist down, only on my right side. And my left side was fairly normal. So now I have severe pain in my right hip, like severe in my SI joint. Unreal pain. See, and I've never heard of that. I'm going to have to look that up. Spinal cord stimulator. Oh, yeah. Well, and they said that my discs, my vertebrae, are being squished so much that the vertebrae are cracking, like squishing out, and it's pressing on my spinal cord in spots, and that's what causes the migraines. They're not ocular migraines, they come from my spine. So, like, blood flow gets pinched off, nerves get pinched, and yeah, it can do a number on me. Before my husband made me go to the doctor, he actually called the doctor because I was having 14-day migraines where I couldn't move, and the migraines were not coming from my eyes; they were coming from my neck, these vertebrae up here. I believe it's 4 and 5. And he finally called the doctor. He's like, I can't watch you do this anymore, because like it was days and days, like pain so bad I couldn't move, just lay on the couch and just vomit. Like I was in that kind of pain, like it wouldn't stop. And then vertigo was part of it too. It was insane vertigo. So he finally called the doctor, and he's like, you have to see her. This is unreal. And so yeah. Oh, that's awful. But they got me in, and they did these like pain injections, the injections in the back. they did them on trigger points. And then, because my back was stone, like literally you couldn't bend me. I walked like a robot. I couldn't move my upper body. And finally finally got into chiropractor. I got some nutritional health. I got changed my diet. I went through all sorts of therapies, MRIs, CT scans. They found a lot of problems in my spine, and I have never had a surgery. They told me they won't do surgery. Yeah. And so the stimulator, okay. No, I've never been offered that as a way to treat my pain in my back. It's all Lyrica. They have me on Lyrica right now. Yeah. Yeah. So the injections worked only the first maybe 2 or 3 times they did them, and then they stopped working. Yeah. Aw, you're gonna be on the live? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll be on Jones too. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go up on panel, but yeah, I'm not opposed to it. Oh, see, that's not good. Almost 62. Refuse, yeah. I think we need to, yeah, definitely think. I don't think injections worked on mine. Okay, Kathy, it's fine. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna go on Jones too after this. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like my body is somewhat healed, but I also feel like I deal with side effects of the medication. You know, I've been dealing with this for, oh my gosh, 8 years, 9 years now. And my doctor said he has seen people healed. He has. After 10 years of having fibromyalgia, he has seen people healed, but I have to continually go to the chiropractor. I have to continually be moving, and also keeping my mental state in a good place, because I think that it can become a vicious cycle, right? Like pain, sadness, depression, pain, like it becomes this cycle of, and it's hard to get out of. So I think keeping ourselves in a good mental place, and that's what these crafts are for. These crafts help me stay in a good mental place, like distract me, and yeah. Boston Scientific. Oh, okay, cool. Yep. And I think that's where the positive people that build you up in your life is so important to have. Yeah. So I think Joan just went live. Let me check. Izzy. Hi, Izzy. Oh, wow. Thank you for coming in. Izzy, I'm going to give you a blue jacket, okay? Yeah, so you should be blue. Oh, really? Oh, you've been in the back listening. Yeah. Um, oh, thank you, Izzy. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that like, kind of come and go in lives, and they'll be like in the background. They don't always comment, but they're listening. And I totally appreciate that. That is so cool. Thank you. I like coming into your lives too. Yeah. Yeah. But I know, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can understand that, Izzy. I mean, I have never lost a child, but my little brother died. And I'll tell you, talk about having to rip someone. I mean, I still can't talk about it. It still brings tears to my eyes. Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's hard to deal with. And I think a lot of that aspect touches a lot of people's lives. Like, yeah. And my little brother was 4 years old, and your son was 35. Yeah. I think yeah. I don't know how my mom dealt with it. Like, she kind of internalized it, I think, when my brother passed. I was like, okay, no, I got to hit this pain head on and deal with it, cuz and I still want to call him and I can't, and yeah. Yeah. Oh. Mm, that's just, I'm so sorry, Izzy. Oh, that is almost too much to handle, and I can understand why that would do that, you know. Yeah. See, and I was they had me on Lyrica for the fibro. Um it's and then rizatriptan for the migraines. And basically, the rizatriptan has the same effect as ginkgo. So ginkgo or ginkgo biloba, you don't always have to take it with biloba, but ginkgo is a vein dilator, so it'll like let more blood come through. It has the same effect as rizatriptan, but I typically take the rizatriptan. Uh, yeah. Um, I used to have to take Xanax for panic disorder. That was, oh my gosh, when we first moved here, when we made a really big move, when I moved from Montana to North Dakota, I had some extreme, like, I don't deal with change well. So I had like an extreme hyper overreaction, and I went into like severe panic. Hi, Dari. Hi. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And there is no right way to deal with grief. Everybody deals with it in a certain, in a certain way, in a certain time. And with loss, it is, yeah, diamond painting helps. I have to say, my brother, when he decided to leave this earth, he it was the attempt that was his successful one. Like, I can't I couldn't change the way we were raised. I couldn't help him with addiction. I couldn't help him with, I could only be his sister and tell him that I loved him. That's all I could do. And I think that addiction is, um, mhm. they were going to give me Botox in my neck. Yeah. Um, yeah. Wow. Yep. And we all do deal with trauma in different ways, right? Like, everybody has a different reaction to trauma, and there is no right way to deal with trauma, like none, whether it's the loss of a loved one or um no, it's just, you just got to keep going, right? Because life keeps lifing even if you don't want to join the party. right? It keeps going. And sometimes the only way is you just got, when my brother passed, I um I sat in my closet and I cried for hours, hours and hours and hours. And then I finally would feel a reprieve and I would get up and I would have to parent and still live. And I'm sorry that his life was so bad that he had to leave, you know? Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Like, just because I was dealing with grief didn't mean that I could, just all of a sudden stop being a parent because my kids need me. Or if I'm going through a traumatic thing, I can't just stop. Life doesn't stop for that, right? And my husband is so supportive. He is such a good husband, and he sees when I'm like struggling with something, and he's always there to like be my backup, He's such a good good person, and I'm so thankful for him. But yeah, I had I know your pain. And not from the standpoint of I was his mom, but we're connected when we're siblings. Like, that person's been with you your whole life. And yeah. And see, that's so hard to, and that puts a traumatic impact on every holiday from that point on. Every November I'm going to remember my brother. Every November, um it's always going to come back. And even if you don't remember up here, your body remembers. So your body will remember a trauma, but you don't remember what caused that trauma, like what is causing this pain. So a lot of times the trauma will turn into physical pain, right? So, yeah. Yeah. And when another thing that was really kind of very hard to deal with was when he went, I was like a hardcore knitter, like spinning my own yarn and all that. And I never completely gave up spinning yarn, but really into knitting and working the fiber arts and stuff like that and dyeing yarn. I was like really into it. And when he passed, I gave it up. I just stopped. I just like, and then every time I try to go back to it, it's like there's this negative emotion connected to it. Yeah. Yeah. It's always better to, I don't think it's safe to, I think sometimes you can internalize and try to organize your feelings, try to organize your words, but you have to speak them. You have to get it out. You have to talk. Um, it's just when I hear things like that, um, Rita, that is, yeah, that's so hard. Yeah. And people can use your words against you. I've had so many people do that to me, you know, like take advantage of my kindness or just have me around so they can, get something out of me, pretend like they're my friend, and then turn the words around and use it against me. And it's like, wow, who made you judge, jury, and executioner? Like, you don't need to be here. You can be kind or you can go. I have, even if it's painful, I will remove myself from people's lives, like the people that are around me in my everyday life physically. I have had to remove people just because of that, because I can't live my life based on on, what someone else thinks of me. It's just not. And there's a dark side to everything, Izzy. Yeah. It's like you can get on with the most harmless of intentions and have a YouTube channel, but you have to be prepared. Prepare yourself for the dark side, because there are those that linger in the dark side. I'm not kidding. They'll use your words against you, and and really make you question, who are you and why are you here and what's your purpose, and you're not worth it. Like, I even have really I've really laid back on doing videos, because like I just felt like, I kind of feel like, what's the purpose? Am I really helping people? Am I really affecting people? And you sit and question it. But at the same time, if you're getting on and you're talking with people and you're allowing people to talk, this is a safe place, you guys. It's a safe place. I know it's the internet, but I would never allow cruelty on my channel. Never. And I think that being vulnerable, like having a channel, be prepared when you are vulnerable and you do have a channel and you have a kind heart. There are wolves lurking. Absolutely. But you have to be prepared for it. Oh, oh, Izzy. I'm so sorry, Izzy. You're welcome here, Izzy, anytime. Anytime. You are such an amazing creative outlet. And I don't think you realize, like, I see your work on Scully's channel. I love your work. Like, I've been on here, like, doing YouTube videos and stuff and lives since November of last year. That's 8 months, you guys. 8 months. And I will tell you, I have done kind things, nice things, spent people money, dropped donations, like spend money on people's birthdays, done kind things. And I didn't do it for anything in return. I did it to show kindness. I didn't want to be shouted out. I didn't want, like, it's not about that. I just want that person to know that they had value. And you want to know, 90% of them did back to me. They were done with me. It's like, I felt like they got what they wanted and I was nothing, like dust in the wind. And I'm like, that really makes it hard. I'm not going to stop being kind. I'm not going to stop being nice. I'm not going to stop showing kindness. I'm not going to stop giving, because that's who I am. But it really, like, when you think that person's your friend and they just, like, all of a sudden you realize just how high you rate on their radar, it really makes it hard. So it's really hard to, like, get your heart involved with people. Exactly, Carly. Don't let someone dim your light. Hi, KK. Hi, my friend KK. Thank you, Tampa. And I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your kindness you have shown to me and welcoming me on your channel. And KK too. We just did a live. Me and KK and Miss Southern Belle, we did a live and it was great. Yep. And we're not less, because everybody has something different to bring to the table, you guys. Everybody has something different, a different perspective. It doesn't mean they're right, you're wrong. It's not about that. It's about being, aware that everybody has a different perspective. Like, yeah, and you are not less valuable than the next person. You are not. I don't care if someone has 20,000 subscribers and you only have 10. They are not more important than you. It's not about that. It's not about how popular am I. Just showing kindness and being supportive. And I try in my best way. I try to show the support. Yeah. KK, you are a beautiful soul. Yep. Do not, Lorna. That's right. Don't let anybody dim your light and silence you and push you in a corner. No. Yep. That's right, Tampa. I think that negativity doesn't breed anything but more negativity, right? Anger only breeds more anger. And kindness, it can spread. I think it can spread. Yeah. I haven't seen my Regina today. I don't know where she's at. Aw. Yeah. I had fun coming up with you. Oh, thank you. I do. I have, I have pre-recorded videos, you guys. I just haven't like it's almost like not that I don't want to, but it's like a lack of drive. Uh it's like all of a sudden like I get a video up and then I'm like, "Wait, it has been 3 or 4 days and I haven't put a video up." But I see some people on putting a video up once every 6 weeks and they're like, it's insane. Like, is it the content? Is it the craft? Is it the I don't know. Is it just the quality of content? I don't know what it is. Oh, you're welcome, Izzy. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. I'm so happy you are here. Um, thank you. Thank you, Tampa. Yeah. They're going to come out of the woodwork no matter what. You just got to know that you have value. Yeah. 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 Izzy, don't forget, like, you are super talented, Izzy. You're really talented. Like, there are some really talented people out here, you guys, and I think they're underrated. Like, not underrated in the fact that their quality is not good. It's that for some reason that YouTube's either not the algorithm's all screwed up. YouTube's not pushing your video out. People aren't sharing it, or they're just not seeing it. Like, what? So many talented people. Yeah. Termites, yeah. Yep, coming out of the woodwork, I tell you, because people, if they feel threatened, their main goal would be to tear you down. And I have met it too many times in my life to even count. And do you think that stops me? I've seen too many things in my life and just experienced too many things in my life to let a few turdy people, you know, break my spirit. Yep, that's right. And you do it because you enjoy it, right, Rita? Right? Yep, that's right, KK. Don't let someone else's opinion of you determine your self worth, right? Misery does love company. Yep. It's always better to just walk away because silence speaks louder than words, especially to a narcissist, which I've experienced and have been told. Like kindness is weakness, and it's to be walked all over, and I'm to not have feelings. Yep. I can rise above that because my self-worth does not come from their opinion of me, nor their ability to try to silence me or dim my light, make me sad. Sorry, I'm reading them. Yeah. Yep. Aquaponics are awesome. Yep. That's right. Like to watch it grow. Yep. Uh-uh. I've never played it. ABC Positive Words Game. No. Is it an actual game or is it like an online, like a board game or I don't know. I don't know that one, KK. Yeah. And I think that's why I do have a garden and I do flowers and stuff like that. For some reason, if I could surround myself with flowers just all around me, and it would make me so happy. Tampa, are you still here? Let's see my sweet potato slips. Look what I did. I got my sweet potato slips in water. Yay! Because Jegs reminded me, J3G reminded me that they have to be root started. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Tampa, sure, absolutely. We can talk on Messenger if you want. So yeah, these are gonna go in my garden. Here, I'm gonna get them rooted, but they're sweet potato starts. I unknowingly was growing sweet potatoes and I didn't even like so I just pulled them all off and put them in water. Right. Yeah. I did aquaponics for a while and I had like this big planter. It was like a really big planter and it had the lights on top and it was all in water, no soil, right? And oh my gosh, my power bill shot up $200 in 1 month. I was like, nope, nope. Yep. With the letter A. And the chat, keep naming any words that start with A, like, okay, are you trying to trick me on that word? A priorate? Okay. Okay, big aquarium. I see when I went down to just in town here, there's a really nice, they have a tree farm and it's called Handy Andes. And they have like a ton of plants, all this in organic soil. So when I get my starts, if I didn't start them, I go get them from him because he doesn't grow them in the, Miracle Grow dirt. So, oh, by the way, Tampa, if you're still here, I hope you have a good day. I'll talk to you later. And in Handy Andes, I noticed that they had a fish tank. It didn't have any fish in it. It was a big fish tank and it was all underwater. Everything was growing underwater. Sorry, bad spelling. It's okay, KK, no problem. I'm just like KKKKK. So, yeah. Um, mhm. Um, yeah. I know Joan's live right now, and I think Lola's on with Joan. I have to look. I have to look. I have to look. It is already 3:30 here, you guys. Oh, they're doing another bag. They're doing another diamond painting bag. Let me check. I'm going to check the lives real quick. Yep. Okay, yeah, Jonah's live with Lola. You know what I don't know how to do? And maybe I do, and I just forgot how to, like, if you want to invite someone, because I do StreamYard, how to invite someone up on your panel. Like, how do you copy the link? Okay. The next person comes up with words like words that start with A. Email. Yeah, because there's been a few times that I've wanted to have someone up on my panel or come up on StreamYard with me, and I just haven't. I know if you live stream through YouTube, you only get one other person. Like, you can invite one other person, but I'm not quite sure where's the link. Is it under settings? Let me look. Let me look. I hope I don't go anywhere. I don't know. Here, I'll go back to chat and see. Okay. Oh, really? I do have YouTube Premium. Hit the invite you. Oh, invite. Like this. Oh, okay. Thank you, KK. Yay. See? That's the second thing you've taught me, KK. So is that the same way you do it on YouTube? Like, if I were not live streaming through StreamYard and I were live streaming through YouTube, is that the same thing I would do? Like, is there, I don't know. I did my live stream through YouTube one time, and it's because StreamYards did not work. Okay. I'll have to do that next time and just see if it works. Mm-hmm. So you could either link it in your chat or send it to somebody, say on Messenger or something. Because I know I want to do a live with KK, and I want to do a live with Lola. Yeah, see, that's me too, KK. I never went through StreamYard. I didn't. I mean, through YouTube before. I only did it because StreamYard stopped working in the middle of a live stream. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's better not to. I don't know. I mean, Star does it once a week, I think, where she just puts it up on her channel, you know, her live stream. She'll just put it up in her chat, and then you can come up on, you know, on the panel. But I don't do it. I'd rather send it out. Restream? What's that? I should probably know what Restream is, right? Yeah. So seems less issues. Hmm. Okay. It's really similar on StreamYards. Okay. KK, are you still doing your painting? Or are you doing something different? I know I do like to change up my crafts. I don't always do diamond painting. I'll do other stuff too. Sometimes my craft for that day is just record. And sometimes my craft for that day is just edit. So I do have some videos. I just have not put up a whole lot of videos. Is it called so Restream? Is it an app, kind of like, or is it like something you do with StreamYard where you type it in your Google search and it should pop up? Okay, you found it hard to work with, huh? Well, yeah, I really want to. I should look at that up. Yeah. Okay. Definitely, yes, Rita. Put it in the chat. Sure. I want to look into it. Yeah. Are you going to do a video before you move, Carly girl, or I need to go check and make sure you haven't put up more. Oh, I will. I'll try, Carly girl. I don't think it'll be too awful busy of a night. A lot of times when I'm doing a live stream on Fridays and it goes kind of a little longer, my husband will usually end up bringing home dinner so that I won't have to cook. But I'm back on carnivore, so I'll just probably. I actually made some. This is kind of funny. I was like craving chorizo yesterday so bad. Like I wanted chorizo. And so I looked up some videos on how to make a chorizo paste that you put in the ground beef instead of pork, but ground beef. Yes. I'm so excited to try it. But I have to go get some of these chilies and soak them. So that would be my, yeah. So I made some chorizo yesterday, just not the way the video told me to do it. And then I've been making, since I've been back on carnivore, I've been making chaffles. So they're like cheese and egg waffles. Basically, it's kind of like creating a bread, but it's not bread, right? It's only protein. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Awesome. Let me look at that, Rita. Okay. Thank you. Absolutely. That's awesome. I just clicked on the link. Cool. I'm looking at Joan and Lola doing a live right now. Yeah. Okay. Be sporadic. Yeah. That's, yeah, totally understandable. I know you're busy. How's your arm, your shoulder? Yeah. That's what this lady did. She made a paste, kind of like it was like a thick puree, and put it in the ground beef and then just made like portioned it off and put it in the freezer after it marinated for a few days. Yeah. Also, I know Tampa's not here anymore, but I watched the YouTuber last night called, it was Make and Make. Makeandmake, and she did a 24 hours living with the Amish, living the Amish lifestyle, and it was so, it's like draws you in and makes you like be on in like a prairie, you know, back on the prairie, like way back in the old, it was just a horse and buggy, everything. It was great. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Yeah, and like I usually keep my live streams like just kind of random. I'll maybe show you like the progress of something I'm working on or something that I intend to work on, or but sometimes I just want to like, you know, I want the content to be a play or a place where people can talk and yeah. Oh, yeah, guard, right, exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's so cool, Carly. Thank you for supporting. Yeah. And so I'll probably have to get off of here. I'm probably going to go over and say hi to Joan and Lola. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day, to be honest. I don't know. I know I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. It's 4 o'clock, almost four. Probably should eat something. Yeah. I know. Yep. Okay. Are you going to live right now, KK? Or are you going to Jones? Oh, okay. You want me to stay on the live, KK? The only problem is I'm on an iPad. And when we did our live the other night and we were messing around with, you know, little things on the live, uh, I was on my computer. Okay. You want me to tap that link um, on the device I'm streaming on? Okay. Yeah. So is that your live link, KK? Oh, there you are. Okay. So you want me to stay on live? Hit the link. Okay. Wait a minute. Why didn't it do it? Because I did hit the link on the iPad. Hmm. Okay. Stay alive. So, okay. I don't know. Why won't it do it? It won't do it. Yes. Yes, Carly. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't hurt yourself. Be safe when you're packing. Hit the link. Thank you, Rita. Oh, thank you for becoming a member. Oh, welcome. That is amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Um, okay. So I don't know. You say hit the live link. Okay. It says on stage. Okay. I'm listening to you, KK. I don't want there to be an echo, but if I try to hit the live link. Okay. Hold on. It says on stage. You can talk to me and I will hear you because I have you on my ear here. Hit the link. I try to hit the link and for some reason it doesn't do anything. Can I be live and on your live at the same time? Okay. Okay. Okay, the invite. Okay. Okay. Do it now. Okay, I copied it. Okay. I did copy it. Now you want me to send it to you? Is that opening up a new window? Like the share button? Share with, you want me to email it to you? Right. Okay. I wish I could show you. It it says copy. I might have hit the wrong button, but it gives you the option to. Okay, I'll send it in email. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and tell me your email. Now, Is your email in your bio? KBO? Seven five zero. KBO KBO 750 at Gmail. Okay. Okay. KBO 750 at gmail.com. Okay. All right. Now I just got to hit. Okay. What? It's telling me to do some stinking thing. I did. Next. I don't. I think I need to go. I did hit send. Tell me if you got it. Do you have Messenger? Okay, invite, copy link. Okay. I said I did Gmail. I did Gmail. Yeah. Okay. So I did copy the link and then I'm going to send it through email. And then it was KBO. Okay. I just hit send. Let me see it. Let's see if that works. See if you get it. Okay. Right. I know sometimes emails can take, a few minutes to go through sometimes. And sometimes it comes through as spam, but if it's from a real email and not spam, it should work. I just want to make sure that I have the email right. So, can I do it one more time just to make sure that the email's right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to check your profile real quick.
Sure. I'm here. Honey, I'm here to help you anytime.
Okay.
Much time you have me.
Yeah, I don't,
I'm gonna come see you one more time.
okay.
Guys, everyone, I'm helping someone else learn SpringYard. So she's doing it while she's laughing. I'm fine. And, you know, it makes it easier when someone is able to do it step by step. We're just trying to, you know,
All right. I'll try it one more time. Did you say KBO750 @gmail? Because, I mean, I know that I have sent it through Messenger before. Hi, Killshot. Okay. Do it. Yeah. Oh, no. Don't do that, Killshot. Oh, that's, yeah. I'm sorry. There you go. Yeah. Okay. That's what I have. I have that right. So I know if I hit invite, copy link. Okay. Two. Okay, see if it came through because I have done it like 4 times now. Okay. See if it worked. Let me see. Right. Yeah. There it is. Gmail. Okay, let me try this one more time. I'm going to try this one more time. Okay. Yep, that's it. Send. I'm sending it to you right now. And for some reason it still says sending. Okay. Is
or online or on the iPad. iPad
right.
power.
Well, check your email now because it says it's sent. Did it work? Did you get it? Check your email now, KK.
I think let me see. Well,
There you go.
Yay, yay, yay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. How many are you allowed on StreamYard?
Okay, let me get that. 1 second.
Are you allowed like 8 or 10 or something?
Depend 10 1 second. I'm trying to get back to yours.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna shut my okay, I shut mine down. Here, I'm up on yours now. So we don't have echo, echo, echo.
Nope.
10.
10.
Yeah, it depends on your plan. It does depend 10 if you're paying
That's expensive.
yeah, it is. It's $50 a month. That's why they're telling you Restream's better.
Yeah. And I can honestly say that I've
Okay,
had more.
wait a minute. Shut.
Go ahead.
Okay, take a.
Did your stream freeze? Did your stream freeze, KK? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, KK?
Okay, I shut down my stream so we don't have the echo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's why. Okay. So now you're over here on mine
I'm just on
completely?
your stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Okay. Why are we
this
still getting?
are you getting some lingering like echoes?
Yeah, we will be. We will. I had your channel open instead of just talking through. Anytime you go on someone else's platform, you have to turn the volume off on
Yes.
your YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the first thing you do before you come up on the panel.
Right.
So once you go on to hit that enter,
Mm-hmm.
you go make sure you turn off the volume on your own YouTube. Most people
Right.
say, just exit out of that part of the YouTube.
Right. Right.
If you hit just mute, it'll work for you.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So when we live streamed the other night, and it was you, me, and Miss Bell, when I came up on yours, or your panel, I X'd out of my YouTube because I didn't want to hear the echo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different on the iPad though.
Yeah.
I think
there is difference with iPhone and that iPhone's different. The Apple is different from um the other ones. You know what I'm
Right.
trying to say?
Right.
So, but what was I going to say?
Another thing that's really different about the iPad versus a computer is
Mhm.
that you can't have the green screen.
No.
On the iPad, it won't let you have the green screen. Um, Also, I don't know what happened, but on my iPad, somehow the hand gesture feature
Mhm.
got shut off. And so now it doesn't work. And I don't know how to turn it on. I have no idea. I'm going to have to go through all the settings in my iPad to try to figure out.
Yeah. Like I said, iPad doesn't have as much memory. Okay, think of it this way. You got a cake, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got your foundation's the cake. The icing is your topper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So memory up here, you use that much memory, and you have this much memory. Here's your icing who's used it. You'll have
Right.
this much more memory left.
Right.
But if you're up on StreamYard or something, it's already taking that much book. And so you're using all your memory.
Right.
Because
Right.
each thing takes more power. So it's
It
always good to go up on with a computer and that. But I mean, phones, I've seen lots of people do their whole shows and that on phones and that.
right. Yeah.
Okay, I got one to teach you before inviting people up. Okay, go down
Right.
where my picture is down below and see the three dots on my picture down below.
Right below you, right here.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, wherever
Yeah.
I am, there's three dots with it.
Uh
Where you invited me in. When you down below us right now. You
mm-hmm.
see us pictures down below
Yeah.
that. Okay, go to mine,
Okay.
look at mine,
All
and
right.
then there's to be three dots on the right hand side.
Do I have to touch it?
Well, wait a minute. You found that, right?
Yeah. Well,
You
it
found
says
the three
remove from
dots.
stage, solo layout,
Okay.
mute, edit
Yes.
name, that kind of thing. Okay.
Okay. When how do I want to say this? When someone comes up, before you bring them up on stage,
Mm-hmm.
before you added me, you should hit that three dots, and right above my before I'm up on the stage, it'll tell you if you are authentic person that matches that name.
Oh.
Okay. And if you do not recognize the that person's name, and that, do not add them to. Okay.
Okay.
So that is one thing you got to learn to do.
Okay.
um like I said, if they don't match, if like, say you're not sure, you didn't know my name, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
know my real name if it's up there.
Right.
What you do is go in there and say, um we'll use my screen name, KK. What letter is the first initial of blah blah blah, or something that's up there, their name. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't give you right, because it might be the first time they're coming up, um like, I'm sorry, my mind just stopped.
It's okay.
With that is you want to try to find some kind of clue they could put in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're up here on the panel, while
Mm-hmm.
they're up here on, they're not on top of the panel yet. You've got them down below, but they're
Right.
not being showed up here like I am. Over there on the right side, there it says private chat. It's the very last one.
I see that.
Okay, click on that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna click on it, and I'm gonna write something just to you.
Okay.
or anybody on your panel sees.
Oh, okay.
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 So that, when you're asking the person for a question, ask it through here
Okay.
and see if it matches up with what the screen name and all that.
Okay.
Okay. And if you ever hear someone say, I sent you a message, it's most like if they're on panels, it's in the back chat.
I
The
did
private.
not know you could do that. That is so cool. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
You can.
really cool.
Yeah. I
Oh, I
told you I
like
was going to
that.
teach you. I was going to teach you all kinds of things.
I'm willing to learn as long as you're patient with me.
Oh,
Sometimes I
I'm very good at patient with it. You just have to decipher how I'm saying it. I'll be
right.
honest with you. Okay.
Mhm.
Also, on your right hand side, let me
Mhm.
do something. Okay. Um, on the right hand side, you got it says comments, banner, media, style, and private chat. Okay.
Right. Mhm.
Okay. Hit banner,
Okay.
and then that is you can you say plus, you hit a plus to show and to make one. Okay.
What if I was messing with that just before I started my live and I did create a banner? How would I use it?
Okay. Okay. Then you go to that banner that you created and hit that plus button, and it'll automatically go and be up there scrolling. If you created a banner.
Huh. Okay, create a banner.
Okay. And then just write something.
All right.
Okay.
Um it's a long word. Okay.
Okay. Then you click over on the side, and then it'll come there.
It says scroll across bottom.
Yes. Then you
Okay.
hit the plus sign that's on there, highlight it, and it'll scroll it across at the bottom.
Let's see if it does it. Please. Okay. Is it scrolling?
Not yet. You didn't hit the plus sign of it on top of it. There you go. Please be encouraged and kind. See,
There you
there's no,
go.
there's something else you learned.
You just taught me another thing.
Okay, let me get back to my side now to each other. Okay, the next one is media down.
Okay.
Okay, and remember I was telling you how to add pictures to your
Yeah,
icon
backdrop.
and that.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you'll add things.
Okay.
Each time you see it says StreamYard up there, the logo StreamYard.
Right.
See, and there's a plus sign. See that box with that plus sign?
Yeah.
You can add any picture, and that will be your little square up where it says StreamYard. It'll
So
come
I
onto
would
your screen. You
go
would have to,
into it would
oh,
it says like photo library, take a photo or
uh-huh.
choose a file. Okay. And
Yeah,
what does
that's where
that do?
you get a picture you want from your photo library, or you can go and get um, from your download. If you have a picture you got from Pinterest or whatever, you just go and get that and then say open, and then it will open up in there. It'll
Okay,
upload
so
it.
then when I say I need to walk away for a minute and I want to stop the camera, that'll be my picture.
No, that is, look at the top corner on your right hand side. There's the StreamYard logo. You know what a
Okay.
logo is? It's
Mm-hmm.
that duck. Okay.
Right.
That whatever you picture you upload, that will be up there in the corner from now on.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so you got StreamYard right there.
Okay, it says StreamYard overlay.
Okay, see?
Do you see it?
Yeah, see your
Okay.
StreamYard. See, you got it all up there.
Okay. And one thing
Okay.
I did too was the 30-second countdown on this video, which I hadn't done in the past. I only did that on a I only used it on a premiere,
Yeah,
but they let you do like so many minutes or so many seconds countdown,
yeah.
and you can choose like your backdrop, you can choose the
Mhm.
song, you can choose all of that. And
Yeah.
this one, it just was like a 30-second, and it gives
Yeah,
me
it
like,
just counts down 30 seconds. That's the
it,
given one that they give you.
right, and it
No.
also gives you like this is one thing I wasn't sure. It says background music.
Um,
What does
you know
that
what,
do?
honey? I'm going to tell you something.
Okay, do it.
Don't play with the music, background music.
No, I
Not
don't even
really.
know why they would offer that unless they were
Well,
trying to attract
I
you.
mean, you're allowed to use those that are there,
Right.
okay, but they're not very good. But plus, remember the cake situation?
Yeah.
You're taking this and you're using this much.
Right.
And if you put that on top of there, it's in the background. So you'll have, this is how it will be. I'll be talking,
Hmm.
and it'll
Yeah.
just block what I'm saying
Right.
because it's taking over to bring the music to you.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Anytime you have anything live, any music or anything, that'll make someone's voice not be, it'll be over the voice.
Okay.
Because it, okay. So that's, excuse me. Um,
Okay.
yeah, music drowns out the talking. Very good. Thank you, Rita.
Yeah.
Let me see what else I could teach you while I'm up here. Oh, okay. Up at the above, mine says stream this to your audience. Now, see, I can open the stream right
Right.
from your stream and it'll open it up on my channel.
Right.
So you can share with people in that. Like if you don't have enough hours,
Hmm.
you're doing, I think they give you 20, but I'm not sure anymore.
Right.
Free 20. But someone can share your channel with I can share my channel with your channel and hook
Okay.
up that way, and we could have both of our channels going the exact same thing.
Right.
And,
Right. So when we were live on my computer the other night, I just clicked that stream to my audience. I clicked that
uh-huh.
little blue button and it opened it up in mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's see what else I want to take. To present something, to bring something, another, let's say, you know how I do my bingo?
Hmm.
Okay, I'm going to do that. 1 second. Let me open it up. Okay. You always have to go and do another tab, open the tab up above the plus sign. Okay.
Hmm.
Up above on the, where your StreamYard and that is on the main top, the
Okay.
top.
Yeah. On the very top of the screen, there's a little plus sign.
Yes, you'll hit that.
Okay.
Okay. When you hit that, then you can go and um, put other programs in. So let me
So
share it.
I could search anything right there in the search bar.
Yeah, on that new page. Yeah, you always have to have a page.
Right.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
There is my, and down below you uh, it should have that you have to add spinning. I think you're iPad is too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel I it seems
Here
like
you are.
you're hesitating, like the screen is freezing and echoing. Yeah.
Yeah, you had the yeah, you had the black tooth. Okay. So but down below, look down below.
Okay.
I there's a bingo board. Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
And this is called sharing screen. You just add
Okay.
that to the top. Yeah, just add it and you'll
Add it to
pop up in
stage
your window.
like this.
Yep. There you
What
go.
the heck? How'd you do that?
Yep. That's how you share something from another
For
I went up. Remember, I said that I did the plus sign up there.
yeah.
Okay, when I added, I wanted to add something.
Okay.
It's called present. I would hit the
Okay.
present, and when I hit the present, I can go and do slideshows, images, and share screen. Okay, so I went and I put my bingo board up. Okay,
Okay.
so if I don't want the bingo board there no more, I can take it out.
So if I wanted to play a game and share it
Okay.
on a live, I just have to go into that website, hit that plus button,
Mm-hmm.
type it
Mm-hmm.
in the search. Like if I wanted to play Pogo with everybody, type it in the
Put it that
search
way.
and then add it.
Uh-huh. And then add it. Present.
Um,
Present is down below us where it says mute, stop, settings, present, and leave
so
studio.
mine says mute, stop, settings, invite, and leave. Is it in settings?
No, you should have a present.
I think I think that it has something to do with being on an iPad.
Yes, it's a good possibility.
So if I wanted to do that, I would probably have to use my big computer, my
Yes. If you're going
desktop.
to do this, yeah, you always do it on the computer. It's more easier.
Right.
It's like I told you, the memory is what is important to keep more things going.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So that's super cool because I was wondering how to because I've been wanting to do like my pogo or play games or something
Mm-hmm.
like that while I'm doing a live and just like include people, you know? And I wasn't sure how to do it. Like all I have to do is click that add button. That's really cool. Thank you for showing me that
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know how to share screen. I didn't know how to
Yeah.
share screen, and I would really like to when I want to play Minecraft and stuff.
Yeah,
I yeah.
that's how I play my games. I do music, I do trivia, I do uh different kinds of games.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, the if you want a good game to play with your people in your chat
Mm-hmm.
is do the ABC positive words. They got to come up with positive words that would start with A or B or whatever letter.
Right.
And they can say as many as you can think of. And then when it's time you feel there ain't no more or anybody else can't say anymore, you
Mm-hmm.
just go to the next letter. And
Right.
it makes you and the chat happy because they
Right.
can come up with words of their own,
Right.
you know.
Do you think trivia does good on lives too? Like doing a trivia?
Depends on the people is around you. I mean, um, my music trivia, I usually play um name that tune type thing. But I do the trivia here on YouTube,
Right.
the games and that.
And that is really cool. You know what I'm going to do is
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to practice trying to do the share screen on my living room computer.
Yeah. And
Um
what was I going to say? But let me explain some other things down there. You know your settings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Down here it says mute. That's if you got to walk away from, or you don't want no one else to hear what's happening in the background, you just
Mm-hmm.
hit the mute.
Okay. Right.
Okay. See my up here on the K, that means my mic's off. Okay.
Right.
And
Right.
you got to learn some sign language.
Yeah.
Can't hear you
Right.
over there.
You're like,
Yeah. Okay. If you do not want to be seen on camera, you
right.
just hit stop camera.
Right.
Okay.
But how do you get that to be your backdrop? Or how you're
Remember, I said over here in the 3 dots, and over here on my 3 dots, it says remove from stage, edit name, edit avatar. Okay.
okay.
And here, I'm gonna make yours a bad
Is that your husband, KK?
one. That's my bad one. Okay, there we go. Now put the doggy up.
Aw.
So, yeah, you can add pictures to that. Remember, I told you that's where you look for people. You look for, you look, upload your own pictures from anywhere.
Okay.
As long as it's in your down or photos or wherever you put it.
Right.
And
Here.
remember, always look for the plus sign. The plus sign means add to on there.
Okay.
Oh, Rita, did you like that one?
Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Let's see if it actually works.
Oh.
Let's see if it works. I'm gonna stop my camera real quick. Oh, hey, look at it did work.
Yeah.
That's a that's a piece of artwork my 14-year-old daughter did.
That is nice. There you go, Rita. I gave you one more.
You're gonna make my side split. Oh my gosh, KK, you have a way of making my side split.
So,
that is so cool.
So that helps you get started, and you start to learn different things.
Yeah.
And that. So. Way too funny. Hey,
Rita.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let me do my background. 1 second.
Okay.
Let me think.
Oh, there you go. There's KK's husband.
There's my background. Yep, that's my husband.
Yep.
Now that's my background. Bye. See, I don't know what's
funny.
going on with this. There's a different backgrounds you can use.
I like that. And see, when I do it on my computer, I will make sure that I, pick out some from my photo library and just apply them so that when I am on it, I can do that,
Oh,
yeah.
Rita, no, that's Dirk Bentley. Dirk is fine. He's fine. Yeah, they're pixel because I got to get a new computer. This is old computer. Do not ever buy a all-in-one computer. Don't buy them. They break very fast.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Mine's it's got a terabyte. I bought it from Costco.
Yeah.
And it is a Lenovo touchscreen. And the monitor is, I don't know, 2 foot wide. And
if it's that big, it's like a 26 inches.
Yeah,
or more.
it's a big one. And it does not have a tower. So the computer itself is the computer. It does not have a
Yeah.
tower. And I love that. And I can play
Okay. You
games
don't
on
have a
it.
tower at all. So then you have it all in one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is. They break too easy.
See, is yours a
I
Lenovo?
loved it too. I
Yeah.
loved it. Mine's an all-in-one computer too. See, wait a minute. I'll switch cameras. Let me see if I can. Let me switch cameras and grab one. I
So
have
how do
these.
I add a camera then?
One second, and we'll
Okay.
go. I want to see if I can get mine to work. Sometimes they do it, and sometimes they don't. Okay, here we
Oh,
go.
look at that.
So that's my camera. I have extra cameras on here. See,
Okay. What kind of camera is it?
um, this one's just I think this I bought a Logitech. Okay,
Okay.
but wait a minute, I have a 4K. A 4K is different.
Yeah. Where'd you go, KK? Did I lose you, KK? Oh, there you are. Did I lose
Yes.
you?
No, when I went to switch cameras, sometimes that knocks you out.
Oh.
So
Well,
if
and I
someone gets
understood the
knocked out,
sign language. Your sign
yeah, you go
language.
down. Yep, that's why you need.
Yeah.
If someone says, if someone says to you, they're in the green room, the back room,
The
they're in the
basement.
cellar basement. That means that's down there. Okay.
Okay.
And remember, I said private chat.
Yeah.
If you couldn't, I could put in the private chat, or I can put it in the regular chat that I'm backstage or whatever you want to say, green room, and that. And that's how you get to know people. And did you hear a beep when I came on?
I did.
You hear a beep? That means someone came is down below.
Okay.
So if you hear that beep, that means someone's there ready for you to bring
Okay.
them up.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay. Right now my brain is not. I know there's more things I can teach you, but
Right.
that's the basics. And most likely, it's always best to practice on different things in that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So can
So
you, I can get on here and practice without actually going live. Just go on here and start pressing buttons and
somewhat, yeah. I mean, you can get familiar with it. Um,
mm-hmm.
excuse me for a second. Let me double check. Um, yeah, you should be able to go in and play around. Yes, because
Right.
you'll have the back room in that. I had to stop and think because I couldn't remember. So I have mine open still over there. I have my other YouTube. I have the streams still set up that I could go and watch. I can. Let's do the share again. Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay. No, I don't want the big note. This, yeah.
When you signed out of our
Okay.
live
I
the
was
other night
making sure.
and you said
Okay.
stay
Now you're going to have
backstage.
to add me. That means stay here.
Okay.
See, add. Okay,
Oh,
I'm off. Okay, that's my back on my StreamYard. Okay,
right. Okay.
Okay, then you got to share and everything and that. Um, see how you have the private chat to sell and all that there.
Okay.
Okay. If you if you look down below, it should say present or invite, this little square.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you can go and do things down there now too. If you don't have what below, remember I said present.
Uh-huh. That,
Okay.
but it's not.
I don't know what you're looking at. You see when I say it's not showing. Okay. Okay. But out of here. Shoot. Okay. But there's a little white square down there, and that's where you'll find uh StreamYard has added that
Okay.
part down there now.
Wow.
Yeah, I get a very much lag. My computer is really, really bad. So I have to I've been trying to find one that can last me quite a few years.
Right.
And with all this, tariffs and that, I'm not getting the electronics that I
Right.
need. So
Yeah. Can you hear my dogs?
something I hear, but very little. I
That's
got
my
my air
chihuahua.
conditioner.
I think my husband just got home from work, is what I think.
Okay. Um, yeah, I hear your dog now.
Mm-hmm.
I have air conditioner on, so um, it makes enough noise. But I'm gonna let you go and
Yes. Okay.
practice that. I hope that was helpful. I mean,
Yeah. And I
I,
can
I'm
practice too. Just messing
mhm,
around with things and yeah.
I'm a person who likes to show people, not
Right.
tell them.
Well, I'm a hands-on learner. So you could tell me something all day long, but if I actually do it, that's when I learn it. Like it gets up
Yeah,
here.
get there. I'm
Mhm.
I'm a visual person. I learn visual. I know.
Yes.
Visual person, and that's how I teach other people on
Right.
doing things and that.
Right.
I have to show you. That's why I was wanting to bring for us to get on YouTube and do this.
Right.
Now, um, Restream's a whole totally different. It is cheaper. It is a
Right.
lot cheaper, half the price, pretty much.
Right.
Um, me myself, I had a hard time with it. I really had a hard time. Um,
Grasping the concept. It's
yeah,
like
because with
uh
it,
it's like me editing on CapCut and only knowing CapCut and then trying to switch to another editing software.
mm-hmm,
I tried it and it didn't. I was like, what? My brain is like turning
mm-hmm,
to
yeah.
mush. I cannot handle all this change. Yeah.
Well, like I said, it is similar. It's very similar to StreamYard. However, like I said, trying to figure out for me, I'll have no one to teach me, so I have to
Mm-hmm.
practice and play it, and that
Mm-hmm.
really
Okay.
StreamYard to me is the easiest to learn.
Right.
But Restream, you have to, to I don't know. I forget how I had a hard time doing it, but um, I really couldn't do it. I tried.
Yeah. What artwork are you working on right now? What's your crafts right now?
Nothing right now.
Nothing. Did you finish your painting?
What painting was I doing?
Well,
I don't.
we were doing one, well, not last night. It was the night
You
before.
know what? I just gave those to my brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just gave them to my brother-in-law. I think. I don't know. I showed him some of my stuff, so I have everything all over the place. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. So if we have to say goodbye and
yeah, yeah.
until next time, how do I say stay here
Well,
and
you
then
just
shut
tell.
down?
Okay, you just tell me that you want me to stay on,
Okay.
So I don't exit off of your YouTube or your
Okay. And then I
StreamYard.
just hit
All
end
you just
stream.
end stream. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Rita, what you can do if the words are too small, I mean, that's why I do caps. I can't see very well. What you can do is extend how big your viewing spot is. I don't know if you see me moving. Can you see me moving? Did I get bigger?
no.
Okay.
Oh,
But the three dots up at the top, beside your little picture, there's 3
mhm.
dots, and it gives you a whole different um
Okay.
different
So I can
things
I
to
can
do.
make you big, right? I can just bring you up and put me in the background. So how do I do that?
Okay. Right over my picture up here, right on my
Okay.
picture up here, there's
Okay.
3 dots again somewhere.
Okay.
I'm trying to do it and I'm not doing it. There's 3 dots,
Okay.
and when the 3 dots, you hit the 3 dots, and then a little thing comes up and say solo.
Okay.
Make that person solo. There you go.
Hello. Yay.
Hello.
Okay. And then if I want to make me come back up, I hit my picture
Yep.
and
Or you
then
can hit, go ahead.
exit solo layout. There. Okay.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah.
See
That's
those
so cool.
little gray squares down below of windows right below us?
Mm-hmm.
Right below us, there's little
Yes.
squares of gray. You just click on one of them, and that will show you how to go from how many people you have and all that.
Okay. Like how you want it to present on the screen.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. That's really cool. Thank you, KK.
Okay.
Oh, you rely on the computer to read stuff to you. Huh. That's interesting, Rita. I didn't know
Oh,
you could
that's
do that.
cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
Well, I suppose
Hey,
after like 3 hours and 45 minutes, I should get off here. And then KK, you stay right there. I'll
okay.
be. Anyway, I want to say thank you for everybody for coming and say goodbye.
The
And
queen is
I will.
saying goodbye.
I'll see you. I'll see you again soon. I love you. Thank you for the memberships and the great welcoming love. And here's my
Love and
card.
respect.
Thank
Love.
you. Thank you, Rita. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. You guys are great. Bye.